your attention. You can tune in anywhere, but listen at your discretion. To the legend, Mr. Hochman can't stop him, each of the deuce. My brother got his own hot burger at Tucker Deuce. Now my rush more of these sports, spitting the truth. It's check out the greatest Dolphins who rock the 52. Solana one best of Miami, the voice of FIU. We reppin' to Miami, the Heat and the Panthers too. We reppin' for the Marlins, the Dolphins, that's how we do. We reppin' for the Crips, so it's always about the you. Hey Jimmy, please get a Pell on the phone and tell him that it's on. I finally got his name on the song. Can't do it wrong, cause it sounds so sweet. You spit the facts while I keep the crowd on their feet. Football season be the reason that I be bringing this heat. Georgia music representing 104.3. Hey, show, welcome to the show.
Hello! What a big day we have in store for you today. It is
Come on, Giannis.
Will Ferrell's birthday.
Oh.
And we are going to talk about that for 4 hours. 59 years old today. Will Ferrell. Jimmy said to me before the show, you'd have to put Talladega Nights on his Mount Rushmore. And I said, that kind of goes to show you he doesn't have very many good movies, doesn't it? I mean, that's where it goes.
He has some funny movies.
I mean, they're okay. Really, though, today is a big day. Giannis will be introduced as the newest member of the Miami Heat. I mean, watching him get off the plane yesterday in Miami, watching him at the facility. Solana is boots on the ground right now. I'm in the studio in Miami with Jimmy. Crowder's at his home studio in Davie. And you're in Davie or Plantation?
Davie. Don't
Davie.
disrespect. Don't disrespect Davie.
I know you take a lot of pride in Davie. Davie,
son.
I know you do. I take an enormous amount of pride in Boca Raton. I know you take an enormous amount of pride in Davie.
15 years in Davie. I love Davie.
And I know Solana takes an enormous amount of pride in where are you from? Hialeah?
Hialeah. He's an Argentinian in Hialeah.
No, he is boots on the ground. He is in the epicenter of the biggest announcement since. Did they do a Jimmy Butler announcement?
Yeah, they held a press conference for Jimmy Butler.
Right. This feels bigger than that.
For sure, it is. It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's massive. This trumps that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Jimmy was. We didn't know what Jimmy was going to be. No one in the NBA really knew what Jimmy was. Everyone knows Giannis is a top 5 NBA player. So
Yeah.
There's all these memes going around. Spo was, there's all these photographs of Giannis and Spo today, but there's one where Spo is just looking at Giannis and he is smiling like ear to ear, grinning ear to ear. And people are saying Spo hasn't looked this happy in 10 years. Like he is excited.
He's strategizing right now what he's going to do in the beginning of the third quarter.
Solana wearing something similar to what LeBron wore at the decision 16 years ago, right?
You picked that shirt?
It's a checkered button-down shirt. It is similar to what LeBron was wearing 16 years ago, no?
It's green, not red. But
no,
yeah,
understood, but the style.
For sure. It's a checkered shirt. It's a patterned checkered shirt, and I'm manifesting LeBron James to the Miami Heat. I am absolutely manifesting it via my wardrobe today.
All right. Well, I hope you're right.
I'm going to put you in the back, guaranteed.
We are going to air the Giannis press conference live at 3:00 or as best that we can. I mean, a lot of stuff can go wrong. So, but we're going to try. We're going to try to air it live. Aronde Gadsden is going to join us this hour. By the way, I was texting with him. I don't know if it was yesterday's show or the show before. We were talking about whether black people like the movie or like the TV show Sopranos. And then he texted me and he's like, hey, why don't you bring me on? I'm like, okay, I got to ask you about Sopranos, Kraft mac and cheese, National Hot Dog Day. And certainly we can talk a little Dolphins with him as well.
That's guaranteed. You think OG, how we know OG could eat mac and cheese for dinner?
I'm not saying that he himself would sit down with Kraft mac and cheese as a meal, but I think he's a fair arbiter as to whether Kraft mac and cheese can be a meal.
No. Protein.
Yeah, there's cheese. Cheese has protein.
No, I know it does, but that's not black people protein. We need some.
No. Black
We
people,
need
white
animal
people.
meat.
Protein is the same protein. It doesn't
No.
matter if it's in a powder. Doesn't matter if it's in meat. Protein is protein.
We need animal meat in our meals. We'll see. OG's coming on, 20 minutes? We'll figure it out.
There's a tweet from Dave McMenamin. Now, he has been, part of the LeBron orbit forever, and obviously covers the NBA for ESPN. So this podcast taping that LeBron is doing right now at the Fanatics Fest in New York. What theater is that going on at, Jimmy? Nah, don't worry about it. The podcast that LeBron is taping right now with Tyrese Halliburton, by the way. It's normally Steve Nash who does the podcast with LeBron. He's unavailable. So it's Tyrese Halliburton filling in. And Dave McMenamin tweeted out, Tyrese Halliburton attempted to ask LeBron James about his decision early on in the program, and James did not bite, saying, quote, "Didn't we already talk about this in the back?" Halliburton acquiesced and said, "I'll leave it alone."
LeBron wants everybody to ask him to the prom.
They're covering it on ESPN. As we started the show at 2, they had Sham's list of where, he thinks LeBron might end up. He had Cleveland 1, Miami 2. But it was like, in the red breaking news thing, LeBron still no decision, free agency enters week 2, something like that. I ain't hating on it. I like drama. I like drama with my sports. So I ain't hating on it. He is a master of doing this. What I would take issue with is when he will inevitably say, "Oh, I didn't know people were that interested in that, and I wasn't doing it because it was creating drama." That's the part I take issue with. The part I take issue with is Dwayne Wade with a tweet that has double meaning, but they send it out in the midst of something that everyone is talking about. It's like, hey, if you like it, you like it. Like, that's cool. Like, you like the drama, you like the swirl, lean into it. I lean into it with the Girl Scout cookies. Just lean into it. But
what's your favorite soap opera?
My favorite soap opera, and I'm including like Sopranos and stuff because I didn't watch the daytime soaps. But like my favorite probably of all time. Let me think about this. I'm gonna go maybe Melrose Place.
Really?
Melrose Place
was the best cliffhangers week after week after week.
Better than Betty La Fea?
Better than Betty La Fea. You are correct.
Okay. I don't know about that, but I just know both of my grandmas that I knew and grew up with.
Let me guess. Can I guess?
What you want?
The Edge of Night.
No, never heard that.
Oh. Because they love the daytime soaps, I'm guessing. The older grandmas, they love the daytime soaps. Because my grandma used to love The Edge of Night. I remember just going. I was at her. If I ever had to sleep at Grandma Faye's house, whatever happened the next day, I knew I was going to be in front of the TV for The Edge of Night.
Yeah.
What did they like? Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives.
LeBron is a Days of Our Lives type guy. He wants to cliffhang every single day. He's enjoying Tyrese Halliburton's question. He's enjoying the memes. He's enjoying the tweets. He's enjoying this. And it might be his last time. I know we disagree on this. I think this is his last, quote unquote, the decision to make it. He loves the soap opera of life. He loves being the center of attention.
And I don't hate on that. I'm all for it. I like that. If I was in that spot, I'd like it. What I wouldn't do is tell everyone constantly I don't like that. That's the only issue that I have. If you enjoy that, I enjoy that. I like that stuff. That's fun to me. But acknowledge that, hey, yeah, I like to create a little drama. Nothing wrong with a little drama.
The guy that wakes up like y'all do at 3 a.m. to take that old man, bathroom break.
Yeah.
And check your phone. Don't act like you're not checking your phone at 3 a.m. I don't. Y'all do. Don't act like you're not checking your phone.
If I get up, I don't care. Sometimes I don't even feel like getting up to go to the bathroom. So I'll just check my phone.
You know, I keep a bottle next to my bed.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
All right, let's because we want to have time with Aronde, and then we want to make sure that we're on time for the Giannis introductions. Today really is going to be a fun day. So let's begin here with headlines. Solana is at the Kaseya Center. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVW.com.
There's so much to get to, man. Like, there really is. First and foremost, I'd like to report here live that the Miami Heat media meal for lunch today, because there's like a doubleheader today is the way I'm describing it. You get Bobby Portis. That's your first game.
Were you there for him?
I was here. I didn't end up. I was setting up, and I was just kind of chatting back here, and I watched it on YouTube.
Sometimes you don't watch the opening act when you get to a concert. I know the
That's
feeling.
right. That's right. Yeah. But Bobby was great. He said the Heat has always been his favorite team. I think the quote was, "I was born to be a Heatle," which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's clearly happy to be here. Clearly invested in being a member of the Miami Heat. But with Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, coming to South Florida, the media meal today, I sent you guys video, is Greek food.
I love that.
Bobby Portis is from Arkansas. He's not eating lamb meatballs.
Oh, what are you talking about? Everybody likes Greek food.
What's Greek food?
Isn't that like gyros?
Yeah, Euros. I had a little chicken souvlaki myself.
Oh, there's a great souvlaki place right by where I live.
Oh,
I love souvlaki. Gracious. Yeah. You don't like tzatziki sauce?
Yeah, I love tzatziki.
That's that cucumber dip?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's garbage.
What? You don't like tzatziki sauce?
Is that the cucumber white dip? That is
the
garbage.
White sauce. I don't know what's in it because I don't make it. But I'm telling you, if you can't find some enjoyment out of some shaved meat in a pita pocket style thing with some tzatziki sauce on it, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Solana has on a tzatziki shirt.
You don't like tzatziki sauce? You have to.
No, I'm really not a fan.
Come on.
Why?
I do it. My wife it's Mediterranean, right?
Yeah.
My wife loves Mediterranean food, and they bring that little cream cheese with the green peppers and whatever it is in it. It's just not good.
Let me ask Claude.
All right.
What is in tzatziki sauce?
Tzatziki is a Greek sauce made with Greek yogurt, cucumber, garlic, and herbs like dill. It's creamy and tangy with a fresh taste. Super popular with grilled meats, falafel, or as a dip. Have you had it before?
We'll get to know each other later. I gotta go.
He's trying to holler at you.
He was shooting at me, and I gotta tell you, it was nice to be nice to have someone interested in me.
That was game. Goodness, Claude.
You know what, Claude? I think I'm gonna hold the phone down here. Hello, where am I? I didn't realize that it had cucumber and dill in there because I'm not a fan of either. But I love it.
And I know it's cucumber. Dill is the little green.
Yeah, I don't like dill at all. Lori loves to put dill in stuff, and I think that is the most repulsive seasoning that you can add to anything.
I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. That Mediterranean menu, I'm not a big. My wife loves it. We'll go to the restaurants. I'll eat it, but I would never pick Mediterranean.
That's because you're uncultured. You have like an underdeveloped palate.
Goodness. Look at your shirt.
Yeah, you really do. You have an underdeveloped palate. I mean, I had some lemon Greek potatoes just now. Threw some tzatziki on that. I had a little chicken souvlaki. I threw some tzatziki on that. I had a couple of slices of pita bread. I threw some tzatziki on that as well. I mean, they were throwing it down with the tzatziki.
Oh, yeah. So it's Greek hot sauce.
And look at this. They even gave us like a little goodie bag.
Oh?
Yeah, hold on. Let me
What's in there?
Burlap.
Look at this.
Burlap.
Theos limited edition extra virgin tzatziki. No, I'm joking. Extra virgin olive oil.
Wow.
Look at
That's
that.
really
man.
Cool.
Yeah, this Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean,
I'll tell you what. Crowder's right, though. Burlap is making a comeback. You know, I was in the textile My dad was in the textile business. I was a kid. I was very familiar with burlap. It's a tough sell, burlap.
To say, that's the first burlap sale they made in years.
Tell you what, man, you can move cotton, collie cotton blends, like I mean, all that stuff. But man, burlap is a tough sell. You really got to put some weeks in.
You want to itch all day?
Felt you can move, denim you can move, but you get to burlap, that is a tough sell.
Make a burlap shirt. Ruin your day.
More of a corduroy guy myself, to be honest.
Corduroy.
There's no D at the end?
There is no D at the end.
Your shirt got a D on it. Your shirt is terrible.
Claude's got a D on it. Mine.
You decided to wear that shirt to Giannis's introduction.
I don't understand, Crowder. It's just a normal button down. Not everybody
that
walks
shirt
around
is garbage.
Not everybody walks around in black T-shirts that you got gifted from the Pivot from Ryan Clark, who paid for them. Walmart brand shorts that you've had since you played for the Miami Dolphins, socks with holes in them, and Crocs. Sorry, I didn't show up to the Giannis press conference the way you just do everything in your entire life, dressed like that.
All right.
Big day for the Heat. I'm gonna wear this shirt.
It's a good shirt. It's a
there is no one there wearing a checkered shirt.
There is.
There cannot.
What is that little? What's that emblem?
There's two people where it's Ralph Lauren, bro. What are you talking about? What's that emblem? What are you talking about? What's that?
That's a little horse.
That's a little horse with a little dude playing polo right on top of it,
That's
bro.
a donkey with a raccoon driving.
I want to know who else is wearing a checkered shirt.
I'll take pictures. I got you. I'll take pictures. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Is Steve Kerr lying? Is Steve Kerr trolling? Is Steve Kerr being truthful? Because somebody got a video of him at a traffic stop yesterday, or just stopped in traffic, and they yell out, "We want LeBron." And he said, "Oh, we got him."
Play into the crowd.
Is he? I don't know. Like, why would Steve Kerr care? I almost feel like Steve Kerr was giving some people in the car a moment. We got him. And then he said, "Hey, don't put that on Twitter," which they promptly put on Twitter. I don't know. I saw that yesterday and I was like, man, because I don't know, like, why would you yell, "We got him," other than, "Yeah, we sure could," or like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you yell, "We got him"?
To play into that crowd. To play the excitement.
Hey.
I don't think, like you're saying, I think it was I wouldn't have responded that way, but to play into the crowd.
I don't know. That made me a little queasy yesterday, though. I'm not going to lie.
That made me think, because there was something else that I sent you guys that had happened yesterday with, PTI was putting up their podcast descriptions. And they accidentally put up the following day's podcast, which would be today, by the way, the following day's podcast description. And it said, what was behind LeBron's shocking decision to go to Golden State? That's what and then they took it down because people saw that. What are they doing? Now, again, much like Ira Winderman has told us, he's got a column written before things happen, even if they're never going to happen. The PTI podcast people could have 6 different podcasts ready to go. LeBron chose what's behind his shocking decision to return to Miami? What's behind his shocking decision to return to Cleveland? So could be that, but that little tidbit combined with the Steve Kerr thing made me think yesterday. But that's why I love this. This is Melrose Place. I love Melrose Place.
Oh, days of our lives.
Love it.
Were you going to move in with Steph, Porzingis, and Draymond? Or you want to move in with Bam and Giannis?
I think Giannis, by the way. I'm just going based off that tzatziki sauce I had. that stuff is delicious, man.
I know. Don't show Giannis that shirt.
Do you have any questions prepared for him?
Oh, goodness.
You want to bounce them off us?
Why do you guys have to ruin this day for me?
I'm
Honestly,
not. I'm excited for this day. I'm not. I like your shirt.
Now I'm self-conscious about my shirt.
I just said the shirt looked like the LeBron shirt from 16 years ago, which we made fun of on this show.
Who do you think I could go up to? For everybody's here to who's who. What media member here do you think I could go up to ask, hey, do you have another shirt I can borrow? I don't feel comfortable wearing this shirt.
Yeah, ask someone, would you mind switching shirts with me?
Should I ask Cunio? No. Should I ask Cunio?
Yeah, ask Cunio if he'll.
Is that a raccoon riding a donkey?
Go go up to Cunio and say, hey, no joke. Hawk and Crowder were kind of getting on me for this shirt, and I've got to do 4 hours of radio with them today. Will you switch shirts with me?
Yeah.
And just see what he says. See what he says.
Yeah, I'll ask him for sure. The problem is,
you want to role play? Like you want me to play Giannis and you ask a question? I'm at the podium.
Yeah, there we go. I like this.
The man in the shirt.
What the donkey shirt?
Man in the shirt.
Yes, Giannis, just wondering, what are your top 3 food items you put tzatziki on?
All right, perfect. All right, so you are ready for it. Okay. I thought I might rattle you, but you're ready for it.
We locked in.
Yes. Make a wish, child in this shirt. And I applaud you, the Heat, for putting this together.
What is up, buddy? Hey, big man.
Would you like to sit on my lap and ask me the question?
Don't be shy.
Yeah, there's no shot I'm making it till 6 today on this show.
Oh boy, is that some tzatziki on your pants, or are you just excited for me to be here? All right. Anything else? Because I want to have enough time with Rondé, and I want to have enough time for the Giannis presser.
The Marlins are back at it tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so the Marlins are back at it tomorrow. They're going to be in Milwaukee following the All-Star break. And yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo set to be introduced in about half an hour. Your weather in South Florida right now, it is 92 degrees. I had to walk from P2 parking garage just to the command center, which is maybe a 30-second walk. And I sweat the entire way. It is
that shirt doesn't breathe either.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right. That weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting.
Green hose heat.
Helping homeowners. It's just a normal shirt. I don't understand what you guys are doing. It's a normal button-down shirt. Totally normal.
That's what makes it. That's what makes it funnier.
That green hose heat. Shirt is garbage.
Helping homeowners stay safe this storm season. Visit tornadoroofing.com for a free roof and window estimate.
Imagine if you'd worn just a normal cotton shirt. You'd have been fine while I'm walking from the parking lot.
What a little box.
Speaking of heat, Jimmy, can we get a cooler in here? It is hot as hell in this studio. Can we do something about that? Rondé Gadsden is going to join us in the next segment. You know, I'm a huge believer in Atlantic Men's Clinic. You know, you get older and you don't feel like yourself. You get tired more easily. And it's why I started getting testosterone at Atlantic Men's Clinic. Guys, low testosterone is something men younger and younger are experiencing. And maybe your game isn't quite what it used to be. You've got less energy and less drive. You don't feel like yourself. You deserve to feel your best. At Atlantic Men's Clinic, their advanced medical strategies featuring TRT, GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1, PDA, and more treat low T and other hormonal issues to help you lose weight and improve your sleep, increase your sex drive, and so much more. They have successfully treated many men for low T, including me. I'm telling you, you will notice a difference. So if you think you might be low T, Go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com, take the low T quiz. It's right there on the website, takes 2 minutes, and then schedule a consult with them. They do your lab work. They have your results within 30 minutes. A Florida licensed medical provider will review your results with you and discuss your options. And then you make the decision together with their medical team. And if you're like the many men who are low T, within just a few weeks, you're going to feel your energy return, the brain fog go away, your sleep improve, your workouts improve, your sex drive will be significantly enhanced as well. So call Atlantic Men's Clinic, 877-455-7300, 877-455-7300, or visit AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Any sandwich oblong is going to be better than a circular sandwich. That's just facts.
Going
Rondé Gadsden is going to join us in a moment. We have a chance for you to win VIP tickets to Gulfstream Park's Taste at the Track, Tacos and Tequila. That is Saturday, July 25th. And for your chance to win, go to WQAM.com and click on contests, and you can enter right there. Gulfstream Park Summer Racing takes an exciting turn. They have live racing every Monday now through August 31st. So live racing Saturday, Sundays, and Mondays. Rondé Gadsden is on the Toyota of Hollywood hotline. He is a beloved former Dolphin wide receiver. And, of course, we now keep a close eye on the Chargers as well, because Rondé II will be entering his second season as their tight end, his first season under their new offensive coordinator, who happens to be Mike McDaniel. But Rondé is with us now. OG, we have a few show questions that we need to go over with you from the last couple of days, all right?
All right, let's do it.
All right. First off, and you know what this was because I texted you, but Crowder said black people don't like the television series Sopranos.
Nope.
And I texted you, and tell me your answer. Tell everybody your answer and your reasoning.
I think it's like 50-50. You know, if it's on, then I watch it, but I'm not going to, turn it on. And the reason is we don't have anybody that we can relate to in the show. There's no Pookie or Ray Ray or, some high profile, anybody. It's just, it ain't nobody.
If you want to attract, are you saying if you want to attract black viewers, have a character named Ray Ray?
Well, I'm just saying you got to have somebody we can relate to.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, we didn't watch, we didn't love All in the Family, but every time he mentioned something about George and the cleaners and the movie, we were like, all right, yeah, there we go. The Mooly, okay. There we go.
OG explains it perfect. We can't relate with anybody in The Sopranos. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I can't exactly relate to the Italian mafia life, but I enjoyed the show.
Man, no, it ain't like that with us. No, we got to have somebody that we can relate to. I ain't watching it. I ain't turning it on. Like we can relate to somebody being loud. I used to go, you remember when you used to go and watch it at Monterano's or something? Just be so loud. Why so loud? It's loud. like the Sopranos so loud. Why so loud?
Yeah, Monterano's does have it turned up to a decibel level that was a little bit painful.
Like, it's so loud. You go to Oakland Park when they had it at the Hard Rock. You go to Hard Rock. Yo, why it's so loud, though, dog? Like, I get it.
Hulk, it's like Avatar. Well, we can relate with Jake Sully. He loves his family. He loves his wife, but he ain't fool with all these other people. We have to have something relatable.
Everybody's blue, though.
Yeah.
He blue.
Yeah, he's different blue. And they got Zoe in there. I like the one with Zoe. I like Zoe.
All right, here's another one. Is Kraft macaroni and cheese a meal? Can I serve a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese as a meal?
To who? Like, how old are you? Like 5? Like 4?
Middle school.
Absolutely not. No. Who's eating that? No. Nobody eating that.
I mean, I still eat it as a meal, to be quite honest.
Yeah,
but
no. I mean, you add something to it, like a sausage or something? Like
we go
protein.
Real protein.
You got an egg to it. You add some peanut butter to it. They eating macaroni and cheese out of the box?
Yeah, it stands fine on its own. It's got the noodles. It's got the powder.
No, you think Lil Chan gonna come in from baseball practice in school and he just gonna eat a box of macaroni and cheese? Absolutely not.
Of course.
Man, he wants some food.
That's food.
He gonna fight everybody in the house. He just be like, yo, come get your son. He's swinging a bat. Why? Because you cooked a box of macaroni and cheese for the boy. Why? Now you gotta have some meat. No, man. That's a side. It's a side. It's a side.
Thank you.
That ain't even that ain't even really a side, to be quite honest.
What? Kraft macaroni and cheese?
Absolutely not. Don't stop it. Don't you dare
You're
insult me
0
that.
for 2 right now.
You think Little OG got as big as Little OG is by eating Kraft mac and cheese as a meal, huh?
That would be my guess.
Absolutely not.
That is my guess.
You can't even trick him and put it in the oven and be like, "This is a good one." No, man. No.
You try to bake it a little bit, make it seem like it's an actual mac and cheese.
Yeah, no, that sauce is different. The sauce gives it away. The water,
that yellow soupy, the soupy yellow water.
Yeah, I give it away.
All right, let me. We're rushed for time today, so let me get into a couple Dolphins things here.
Go ahead.
Pro Football Focus ranked Malik Willis 30th on their list of starting NFL quarterbacks for the coming season, ahead of just ahead of Jacoby Brissett, by the way. Can you reconcile Malik Willis being ranked 30 out of all the quarterbacks in the league, or you think that's an extraordinarily low ranking?
No. I mean, listen. If you just look at it as a business decision for me to move from Green Bay to Miami and get $45 million guaranteed, where you sign up at? I'll do that right now. But as far as quarterbacking is concerned, I mean, I wouldn't rank him 30, but 27.5 maybe.
That low?
I the sample size. And I didn't play against him. I saw him when he was at Liberty and they played Syracuse, and I watched him. And he's a good quarterback. And can he, just like Jacoby Brissett or Teddy Bridgewater, make it happen? Of course, he can make it happen. But as far as you got to look at where we are as a Dolphin fan, especially now. We just saw the Knicks one. You know what I'm saying? We in the same boat, like kind of the years since the title. Like, I just, think that's a hard ask for Jacoby Brissett right now, and especially in the 3 years, because we want 18 games, 18 good games, not 2 good games, 4 bad games. You know what I'm saying? How many games did he actually start at Green Bay last year? Even last year, that's a totally different animal. Starting 3 games, even a playoff game, and coming to start 18 games. That's a big ask for a guy to do. In this type of climate, in this area, that's a heavy ask. Now, you can rate him wherever you want to rate him, but that's a tough ask.
OG, everybody's talking about 5 wins is the best. How do they not have 5 wins? How do they get to 10?
I bet
How do they get to 10? How do they get to 10? Go trade for Patrick Mahomes.
Get to 6. You bet the over.
I bet the over.
Did you really?
4.5 is the Hard Rock. I bet the over. We got to win 5 games. We don't win 5 games. We might as well.
They're worse than last year.
But we got to win 5 games, though.
But I know it sounds easy. Yeah, we got to win 5 games. How?
By hook or crook, something will happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to have, like in soccer, we got to have the people have the party outside the opposing team's hotel and ring the alarm and keep them up or something. We got to win 5 games.
By hook or crook, man. That's the way to do it. You're right.
Yeah, we got to win 5 games. 5 games. That's terrible. That's terrible. But that's why the ranking is there, because they got this, us in Arizona got the lowest total. So we right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's that's what I'm saying. It's tough. And you know what? I don't know why we just, why nobody ever labels it. Obviously, Jerry Jones is the best at doing this, and he's made an art of it by never letting the Cowboy fans think they're rebuilding. They always gonna win the Super Bowl. He's the best that ever done it. There's nobody else better at marketing to their fans than Jerry Jones. I remember playing in the Cowboys at Quincy Carter. Jerry, you're not winning the Super Bowl with Quincy Carter. You're just not. Just not. Right? Just not. Just not. I mean, you can just not.
Wow.
So, we need to just say we rebuilding. This thing, because in my mind, in my, novice football mind, those 3 years Malik Willis, we're just trying to figure out who is the next big quarterback we're going to get. And that's just being honest. That's just being honest. If I'm Malik Willis, I'm taking that contract every day of the week. Every day of the week. But 18 games, that's a tough ask. You ask him to be, just as good or better than Josh Allen, and that just,
Real quick, because we're out of time.
Ask.
I'll ask both you guys. Are you guys surprised that Tyreek Hill has not hooked on with a team yet?
No, I don't think he's really ready. I don't think he's ready yet.
He may not be ready physically, but I think he wants to be on a team and rehab with a team.
But I don't think that's the time and place right now to just hook on a team and just be there. Coming in the locker room, talking to the players, doing all that. It just ain't. It ain't his time. It's like Odell Beckham. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Just sit there until we get you. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Like, the only probably, place he could go is the Chargers. Wouldn't be bad. I mean, Mike McDaniel knows him. You know what I'm saying?
Are you recruiting? Are you recruiting on the air right now?
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Tyreek, if you ain't doing nothing, man, I know some people out there. You know what I mean? like the tight end coach. I just don't think it's time. When he's fully healthy and people can see that he actually can go out and be productive on the football field, and I think he'll get a job, no problem. But right now, I think I think he just had another procedure or whatever. I don't think it's time yet. October, he'll get a lot of looks.
Yeah, Hawk, I'm with OG. I think he's going to come back, and he doesn't want to do training camp. He's just coming off the injury. He don't want to do all that stuff. He don't want to go out there and wrestle with them young boys. He's going to come back week 3 or 4.
You think there's going to be a demand for him, though?
Kansas City.
I think so. Odell Beckham has done it 3-4 years, like every time, like even with us, like come back and there'll be somebody that took a hit, to their lineup, and they need somebody to come in and they don't need much. He can run by somebody, do a reverse. They don't need much, and I think they will be. That's what I'm saying. 18 games is a long time. That's a long time. That's a lot of playing football. You know what I mean?
You keep saying 18, but it's 17. You know that.
18 weeks.
Oh, 18 weeks. I got you.
Yeah. 17 games.
It's gonna be 18 games soon enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be. But I'm just saying the whole 18-week process as a season. That's a tough road. According to where you get your bye week, if you got your bye week after game 12, I mean, it ain't really a bye week. Or if you got your game at, you got your bye week 6, that ain't really a bye week.
I hope you didn't put a lot of money on over 4.5 wins.
I
just want to leave you on that.
I did. Every win I'm gonna call you when we get to 5. I'm gonna call you because
I want to
hook or crook.
I want to put out a T-shirt by hook or crook over 4.5.
Over 4.
See you, Rondé. Rondé Gadsden. All guests on Hochman, Crowder, and Solana are brought to you by Kraft Mac and Cheese. The greatest dinner that you can.
No, not me. I'm brought to you. Not me.
I
think I might go. No, who eats that?
I do.
No, yeah, you weigh like 167. That's probably why. Nobody over 185 eat Kraft macaroni and cheese after they 8 years old, man. Nobody eat that.
Agree to disagree. We'll see you, Rondé.
All right, man. Later.
All right, take a break. More Hochman, Crowder, and Solana to come.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Hamburger.
Hurricane. Oh, I see what you're doing there, Jimmy. Welcome to Miami. Because Giannis is being officially welcomed to Miami. All right, here's the situation for this afternoon. The Giannis press conference will be starting momentarily. I'm watching the YouTube feed, as I'm imagining many people are, and we're going to air it live right here on this radio station. But if you are watching us on the YouTube or Twitch stream, you will not see it. If you want to watch it, you can't watch it off our stream. You'll have to go to the Miami Heat's YouTube page. And obviously, I'm guessing if you're on YouTube and Twitch, you know how to do so. So that's where you'll see it. You just won't see it or hear it on the video stream if that's the way you consume this show. But if you listen to this show on the radio, if you listen to this show on the app, you will be able to hear. You're saying no, Jimmy? Are you saying no that that you won't be able to hear
that?
it?
No, that was more for Crowder.
Oh, I got you. Crowder's there. Yeah, we're you can bring Crowder up. We're just waiting for the Giannis press conference to begin here, and once it begins, we will duck out and listen to him. And like I said, if you want to watch it, and if you're watching us right now on the YouTube stream or the Twitch stream, you will not see the Giannis press conference on our stream feeds. You'll just see a static graphic. But if you're listening to us on 104.3 FM or 560 AM or on the Odyssey app, you will hear the entirety of the press conference. So I'm kind of toggling between looking at our video feed and looking at the YouTube feed from the Miami Heat so that we don't miss any of it. I don't know how I don't even know how it's going to transpire. I don't know if Pat Riley's going to speak and then Eric Spoelstra is going to speak and then Mickey Harrison's going to. I have no idea how this is going to transpire. I don't know if this is like a big thing where Jason Jackson and Eric Reed are going to introduce everybody. I have no info on this.
But to your question, when like the biggest signings the Heat have ever made, we remember the big three. They did the whole presentation and all that stuff, the decision. Giannis is just as big as that.
Yeah, but I sometimes I think like they don't want to get into that stuff anymore where it's like this larger than life Hollywood production. This is just an introduction to the media. It's a press conference. And so it's like, when you think when the Dolphins signed Tyreek Hill, generally you have the general manager and the head coach, and then the athlete answers some questions and everybody gets on with their life. So I don't know if is this taking place? Does anybody know in the media room, or is it taking place on the court?
I think the Portis one was on the court. I think
Portis was on the court?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I guess this one will be as well. Maybe it's Were there fans there? Are there fans there?
No, that was where the employees that were like.
Gotcha, because they were yelling, Bobby Portis. All right, now I see the YouTube feed, the Miami Heat YouTube feed is starting to go live. Again, we'll keep it here until it is officially live and we're in the press conference, but it's starting to go live. There's nothing new, by the way, on the LeBron front. I'm watching all the news that comes out of his live podcast that he did with Tyrese Halliburton at Fanatics Fest. You're going to Fanatics Fest when? You're going tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning. Leave it like 5:30 a.m.
What are you doing there? You're doing the pivot?
Yeah, we have like 4 or 5 shows lined up, but I have no idea because I don't really know anything, and I just kind of show up.
But are you going there as part of Fanatics Fest, or are you just going to that area because all the athletes are going to be there?
Oh no, I'm going to Fanatics Fest.
Yeah,
me and Mike. Oh, that's Michael Rubin is what I call him, Mike. But yeah, we're boys.
I saw a video of him yesterday at Fanatics Fest, like opening it or whatever, and he was wearing very baggy jeans. I thought his jeans were a little too baggy.
I'll tell him.
No, don't tell him.
I'll let him know your evaluation.
Don't tell him. Tell him that my son wants a job at Fanatics. That's what you need to tell him.
Yeah, but we're going up there. We have, like I said, we have a bunch of shows lined up, so we're just gonna go do. They have 1 tomorrow morning, 2 Saturday, and 3 Sunday, or something like that.
I'm watching ESPN right now.
Mr. 305. Dale.
God bless. Dale.
Dale.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome.
305, sponsored by Miami Lakes Chevrolet, where you walk in as a customer and drive out as family. I'm watching right now. Dave McMenamin from ESPN is live in front of Fanatics Fest, and it says top story, and he's talking about it. LeBron James remains an unrestricted free agent. So, there was some thought that maybe while he was doing this live podcast episode with Tyrese Halliburton, he would let the cat out of the bag. He did not. I did see something, too, on social media that now on certain websites, I'm not saying all of them, I got to check the Hard Rock app, but on certain gambling websites, it's Cleveland 1, Golden State 2, Miami 3. So, I don't know.
I'm still with the bookends, Hawk. Cleveland. Start in Cleveland, go back to Cleveland, end in Cleveland.
Cleveland will be the least surprising, but we just determined in the last hour he does love drama. So you might say to yourself, well, then if you're doing a Melrose Place type twist and turn and everything's leading towards Cleveland, the dramatic thing is to have a twist and turn.
It is, but his daughter and his son, what's the new one coming up with the glasses? Bryce?
Yep.
Bryce can play in Cleveland like his dad. Bronny's already, and Cleveland will take Bronny back, no problem. Cleveland is so easy to just manifest. They'll do whatever LeBron wants to.
That's the only thing that I'm hung up on is that it's easy. He doesn't like the easy decisions. I don't know. Something's telling me that maybe it's not Cleveland. But anyway, who knows? I don't know. I know that this is going to drag on
knows.
until he feels like ending it because he knows where he's going. There's no chance at 3:07 in the afternoon on July 16th that LeBron does not know where he's playing next season.
I agree, but he wants the days of our lives build up.
Yep. Well, he's got it. They're doing live coverage of it on ESPN, and we're talking about it right now on our show. I'm gonna do, Jimmy, a live Hard Rock commercial here, so that we've got to start planning for the next 45 minutes or so being all Giannis. And so I'm going to tell everybody about Hard Rock. And if Giannis starts to speak or they start the press conference, just let me know. We're not going anywhere, but we need to get some business out of the way. So if you've been rolling with Hard Rock Bet throughout the world's biggest soccer tournament, don't miss the biggest match we've all been waiting for, which is the final on Sunday. The final. And if you haven't joined the party yet, there's no better time to get in on the game. You can sign up with Hard Rock Bet today, place a $5 bet. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. So you have a winning bet plus an extra $150 to bet with. That's how you get the party started. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. And maybe you're headed to Miami Stadium for the third place match on Saturday. Download the Hard Rock Bet app. Make that memorable match day count with a same-game parlay, however you want to draw it up. Hard Rock Bet gives you tons of ways to stack your picks into an epic same-game parlay. And maybe you've bet on soccer before. You don't like the 0-0 matches. That's why Hard Rock Bet has no goals, no problem. If you bet on a team to win in regulation and the match ends scoreless after 90 minutes plus stoppage time, you'll get a bonus bet back up to $250. So when the goals go missing, your bet doesn't. Check out No Goals, No Problem on the Hard Rock Bet app today. And betting the world's biggest soccer tournament is better with friends. Refer them to Hard Rock Bet. You'll both score a bonus bet up to $50. It's up to $50 for you and up to $50 for them. And then finally, the final golf major has teed off in the UK. Hard Rock Bet is your home to swing for the green. So maybe you want to bet on a winner. Maybe you want to live bet the action hole by hole. Get in on the action with the Hard Rock Bet app right now. Just download the Hard Rock Bet app whenever you get a chance. It's offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE. Again, we're going to air for you the Giannis press conference. It was supposed to start at 3. We figured it would start a little bit late. It's 3:09, 3:10 right now. So we're kind of keeping an eye on it. But we're imagining the press conference is going to go about 45 minutes. That's just a wild guess. And if you want to listen to it, it'll be here on the radio station, on the app, and on the stream. Again, if you're watching us on our video stream, you will not see it. You've got to go over to the Miami Heat's YouTube page in order to see that. Do you think we should knock out a couple of commercials, Jimmy, and keep an eye on the YouTube feed?
I mean, we can do that if you want to do it.
Well, I know that. I was looking for a little bit. I wasn't.
Pick a side, Jimmy.
I know. Yeah, I know. Come on. And he did his hair real nice today. Like he did his hair real nice. I got here.
He got a little bang. It
falls throughout the show, but yeah, he's got a lot of gray showing on the sides, Jimmy.
I do.
You think about coloring that?
Am I coloring that?
No. Are you thinking about it?
Keep it natural.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how gray it gets.
Nope.
I like that, man. Ride with what God gave you. You don't color that beard.
Just for men. Just for men.
You color that beard? You color your beard?
I don't.
No, I don't.
Well, I know you don't. It's all gray.
Yeah, Jimmy. I don't know. You're younger than me. Yeah, Hawk. I let God take the wheel.
Man, you're older than me.
Is he? Yeah, I'm not so certain.
You're younger than me, right?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm younger than you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
40.
what he said.
Oh, okay. And I said I'm older than you.
Yeah.
Oh, I misheard you then.
No, he said you're younger than me, and he said no, you're not. You're older than me. But he was agreeing with you.
Jimmy, I don't know if you really listen to what people
No,
say.
you know what happened? Because we're waiting for the press conference. He's like, he locks in on, he's got one thing to do, which is to get the press conference. And now if I start playing commercials, I think his head might explode, because what happens if the press conference starts and the commercials are on? But
Huck, what are you looking for with Giannis? I want his why. Why Miami? I think that's the money question.
Well, I mean, he really doesn't have to answer that because he was traded. He didn't have a say in the matter. Now, he can say, hey, it was like, there is no why. I was a Milwaukee Buck up until the time that the Milwaukee Bucks told me that they were shipping me off to Miami. And he can reiterate, and I've told them I would love to retire there one day. Like, he can maintain what he's been saying for however long. He didn't choose Miami. Now, behind the scenes, we kind of know that he was, I want to go to Miami, and Milwaukee was fine with facilitating his move to Miami, and Miami made a strong enough offer that obviously it was going to happen, but wasn't really his decision. It's not like going somewhere in free agency. It got traded.
Oh no, and that's the thing. I want to know that answer, because they say it like you say, just like you're saying, he got traded. He has no control of that. But these people talk. They converse about what you're going to go. Hey, we're talking to Miami. They got a great offer. We're talking to whoever, they have a great offer. Almost, did you want to be in Miami? And you can't say no at this point. But I would say that's the money question of this press conference.
I'd like to know what he thinks this team is capable of and what he thinks he's capable of. I'd like to hear him address, and I'm sure he will, last season being injured and then being prevented from playing at the end of the season when he wanted to play. I want to hear him say, I've never felt better. I'm 100%. If you saw me lead Milwaukee to a championship, you're going to see that kind of Giannis again out on the court. I imagine he is going to sing the praises of Bam Adebayo, Eric Spoelstra, and Pat Riley.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine he's going to tell you how valuable Bobby Portis is to the team. I see that the Heat are
there we go,
getting everybody riled up. No pun intended.
Hey, Bobby Portis hasn't blinked the entire day.
Bobby Portis.
He hasn't blinked since 6 a.m.
There is no video feed yet. That's why we're talking. It sounds like they're setting up their microphones. Sounds like a raucous celebratory atmosphere at the Kaseya Center. A little music there. The graphic on the Miami Heat's YouTube page says, "Welcome to Miami." It's Giannis in a number 7 Miami Heat jersey, and it says starting soon. So they will be starting soon. Jimmy, what do you feel about playing a couple of commercials right now before it gets underway? I'm just teasing you. I don't want to make your head explode. He literally looked like it was like the Apollo 13 spacecraft had gone wrong, and somebody asked Jimmy how to make a circular filter fit into a square spot. We'll just ride it out here as long as we can. I don't want to. I'm trying not to get into anything too deep because the press conference is going to start, and I'm going to, like I can tell you, it's Will Ferrell's birthday, like I said at the beginning of the show, and I can go, let me give you my Mount Rushmore of terrible Will Ferrell movies, but then this thing is going to start, so I'm really just trying to vamp, obviously, until we get there.
Yeah. Any
How about
chance
this?
Solana gets a question with that shirt on?
I think if he gets a question in with that shirt on, people will be paying extra attention to him because you imagine someone wearing that kind of shirt has something special to say.
ESPN will probably cover it.
Are they airing this on ESPN too? Do you know?
I would assume so, but I'm not 100% sure.
So you don't know.
Never.
You can turn the feed
Jimmy,
down.
You never commit to anything.
He literally will not commit to anything. You can turn that feed down a little bit, and we'll just kind of keep an ear on it. Did you turn it all the way off, or did they do that? You think Solana is chanting Giannis, Giannis, along with all the Heat employees there?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think Mike Cunha is chanting Giannis, Giannis?
Yes, he is.
Really?
Well.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think real reporters would.
So you're calling Solana not a real reporter?
No. No. You think he's a real reporter?
I think he snuck in with that shirt and tried to figure this thing out.
You think Solana's a journalist?
Yeah, no.
Oh, there he is. He's walking to the stage. We'll join it when it really gets underway. Pat Riley is holding up and handing Giannis right now a number 7 Heat jersey. It is Riley, Giannis, and Spo on stage right now. Everybody's taking pictures. Spo is smiling from ear to ear.
Mm-hmm.
Spo and Riley are wearing suits, no tie, but suits with button-down shirts. You know, Riley likes people to be dressed up. Giannis has casual wear on that probably cost $40,000.
Bingo.
And now they are headed behind the dais. Riley to the left, if you're watching it. Giannis in the middle. And Spoelstra to the right. And let's listen in. introductory press conference with the Miami Heat at the Kaseya Center, and it went just about under an hour because it started about 10 minutes late, and it's 3:59 right now. So there you have it. Giannis and Pat Riley had answered a couple questions. Spo had answered a couple questions. I have some observations, obviously. Riley had said they have another plane to land, and I'm starting to think now that they are knee-deep in the possibility of getting LeBron. He did not poo-poo it at all. Giannis, I thought, broke some news. He does not like lizards and geckos and geckos and iguanas. And a couple other notes just from the media standpoint. How did Sheldon Fox from WSVN get a question before Solana? Solana didn't even get a question. And did I hear Omar Kelly have 2 questions while that press conference was going on? Like, how'd Omar get 2 questions and Solana didn't get any? But we'll have coverage of it over the next couple hours. Solana is at the arena, and Crowder and I will keep you company all the way up until 6 o'clock. So here's what we're gonna do, because obviously we just went from 3 till 4 o'clock without playing a single commercial. We're gonna play about 8-9 minutes worth of commercials here. So we're going to take a break here. It's the top of the hour at 4 o'clock. We'll legally identify ourselves, and we'll reconvene in about 10 minutes, and we will get the 4 o'clock hour underway.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana show.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm the hottest chick in the game right now, man.
I'm ready. Well, that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that wholeheartedly. I love Giannis. Loved Giannis before we watched the press conference. I love him more after the press conference. We're going to get headlines. We're going to try to catch up here on some stuff that we missed and stuff that we do anyway. So let me start out this 4:00 hour, even though we're a little bit late, with the stock market report that's sponsored by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. 1-800-747-3733. Dow Jones down 105 points today. S&P 500 down 38 points. And the NASDAQ down 387 points. The World Football Scoreboard is brought to you by your local Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is truly unmatched for every match with 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra, spicy margaritas made with Casamigos, and unrivaled views all tournament. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views. The World Football Scoreboard there's the runner-up game Saturday here in Miami, and there is the final on Sunday. That is at 3:00. We're going to talk about it plenty tomorrow, by the way, on this program. All right. Crowder and I watched the press conference. Solana is there live at the Kaseya Center, so he was in the heart of it. And I want to do headlines as well and get caught up on the clock here. Here are a couple of my observations, and you guys can tell me what you thought after having seen the same thing. The biggest one for me, besides Giannis stuff, is that Riley said there's another plane to land and not poo-poo any kind of LeBron talk. There was LeBron talk, and he didn't say it's a pipe dream or sure, we'd love to have him. He made me feel as if they are in the midst of a realistic possibility of having that sort of press conference with LeBron James in the near future. Did you get that vibe?
I did, and I got jacked back up by the LeBron talk. Also, it wasn't the not one, not two, not three, not four out of LeBron, but Giannis was like, I'm here to win championships. He does it in such a nice way. To your point, I love Giannis more after hearing that, but I'm not here just to be a part of a good team and Heat culture. I'm here to go win some chips. And he was very honest about it. And that got me going. I got the old, what does Tobin and Leroy say? The goosies? I got the old goosies when he started talking about I'm here to win chips. I was like,
I'll give you the old Jim Mandich. My toes were tingling. My toes were tingling.
I'm here to win chips. That's it. That's why I came.
And Riley even went out of his way at the beginning to say this is not a guarantee, but we're winning now. We're about now, not the future. He was paying deference to the guys and pieces who they traded, but he said, we're about now. And then Spo said, we're about now. And then Giannis followed it up with, I'm going to do great things. A couple other items that I noticed. Giannis said he does not like lizards and iguanas and geckos. I didn't either when I first came down here. They just become part of your life. You can't avoid it. And it's like seeing a leaf on the ground.
Do you like them or did they grow on you?
No, I don't like them, and they didn't grow on me, but they're just part of it. Like, you don't think about them anymore. When I first came down here, and you're like walking on the sidewalk, and they're just shooting back and forth, and you're like, what world have I just embarked on that this is normal?
It's reptiles.
Yeah, like, what are we doing? But now it's normal.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Sheldon Fox from WSVN got a question, and Solana didn't. And I don't understand, Solana, did I hear Omar Kelly ask two separate questions?
Yeah, the reality is I got snubbed by Omar 2 times.
Solana, why didn't you raise your hand, or why didn't you
I got snubbed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little upset. I got snubbed 2 times.
What happened?
I don't know. By the way, Trish Christakis, who's on NBC now, that was really cool. I was sitting right next to her.
She did the Greek question.
She got the Greek question. My guess is she's going to get a one-on-one with Giannis now, and it'll be on Greek. That was cool. I thought that was cool. And then he kind of joked after, like, "Oh, I said I don't like it here," or something like that.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, but I don't know. You guys know I love Omar. I don't even know what that last question was. Like,
neither did Giannis. Giannis was like, "What? What did you? What? What?" But I don't understand. Were you in line to ask a question?
I had my hand up with.
So and who was calling on people? Was it like Tim Donovan?
No, I mean some of the Heat media relations guys.
I got you.
We're all great, by the way. Like, it is what it is.
Like Ira Winderman got one question, and Omar Kelly got two.
Yeah.
Tim Reynolds got two.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not happy about it. Like, I'm at every single practice. I'm at every single pregame press conference. I'm at every single shoot around, and I'm not thrilled about it. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. I'll get a chance to talk to these guys plenty.
But are you now doubting that shirt?
You know what's funny, Crowder? I swear this is not shtick. At one point,
I didn't even think about that.
At one point, Giannis is talking. Pat Riley's still sitting up there. And I felt in my head subconsciously Pat Riley glaring at me, throwing daggers because I'm wearing a green shirt. Like, who wears a green
I didn't even
shirt?
notice that was green. That I don't have great color vision, I guess. That kind of looks
Boston, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Like, why would I wear
it looked now that you
shirt?
say it's green, it almost looks like you're a Milwaukee guy.
Yeah, like I'm here on behalf of Milwaukee to spoil the fun. Like, why would I wear a green shirt? And then when I walked in today, somebody from the Heat, I won't say who, they said, "Wow, looking sharp." But there was such a sense of like subtle,
like a dig,
almost a dig. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I screwed myself wearing green.
Yeah, that does. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you're kind of rocking the Bucks colors there.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Let me give you a heads up. Don't get a red and white shirt that color. It's not going to go any better for you.
What was Omar wearing? Why did he get two questions? What was his fit? Fit check. Omar Kelly. Go ahead.
V-neck t-shirt.
Nah, Omar's wearing a button down. Omar looked good, man. Omar always looks good.
Yeah. Man, I was shocked that Omar Kelly got two questions during the Heat press conference.
Yeah.
Well, you got to go to a Halfleet press conference and steal all of Omar's time.
That's right. Yeah, that's my plan. I'll be there.
Payback, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just sit there and take that, can you? All right. Let's do a quick look at headlines so that we can take a break and then we can come back and start discussing what we heard and what we liked or didn't like about the press conference. So let's do headlines real quick with Solana, brought to you by Durrell Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Durrell Volkswagen or DurrellVolkswagen.com.
So just some local stuff here, Hawk, that isn't Giannis related. I know that's what everybody wants to talk about. Bobby Portis also introduced earlier.
I'm imagining it was like packed, right, with media. I never saw like a media shot. Looks like Crowder did because he was watching it on Local 10. I was watching the YouTube feed, and I really didn't see what was going on there.
It's the conversation all of us are having, which is, this is going to be a very different vibe.
Oh, my God.
Come September, October, once training camp starts.
This is going to be as close to feeling like the Big Three as we felt since that era. As much as we enjoyed Jimmy Butler, this is as close as we're going to feel to the Big Three era, I think, and may even outdo the Big Three era if they land the other plane. Which I was like, wow. I was so certain Riley was going to say, "Oh, I don't know anything about that. Our guess is as good as yours. Your guess is as good as ours." Like, he really made it seem to me like he's landing that bleeping plane. Like he's about to put it down.
Sully.
Sully. Yeah.
He about to put that thing in that river.
He is putting that thing down.
I was surprised. I thought, and I don't know why I thought this, I thought it would be more cachet or arrogance or just like, I'm here. He was like, no, like it was almost like Giannis, I'm here to work. I'm here to go. Bam's the man. I'm coming to help Bam. Let's get it. I was surprised by the lack of arrogance in that press conference.
But he's always been that way. Like Giannis, you remember when the Heat beat them in 2023 remember, I crushed him for it, and a lot of people crushed him for his comments where he went back and forth with the reporter, and he's like, "There's no such thing as failure, and everything's a lesson." Like he took that avenue.
It's why I love him. I was one of the few guys who loved that. I was like, why not? Why not? Why do you have to be so negative after a loss?
Not negative. I don't like it though. I'm the man. I'm the top 5 basketball player in the world.
It's why I love him. It's why I love him after winning a championship, going and getting a 40-piece nugget. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he's not popping bottles. Maybe he was later. Dude was at the drive-thru getting nuggets.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about Pat throwing a little dagger to Tyler Hero? That was good, man. That was good.
He said, "Oh, I don't want to leave Bam out. I forgot to mention Bam, and I don't want to get knocked out." That was funny.
And there's no more salt and pepper, fellas. It's just salt.
For Riley?
For Riley, yeah. There's no pepper involved.
It's been
81,
salt,
right? Isn't he 81 or 82?
81. 81.
Yeah. All salt.
Remember when the Heat got swept by the Cavaliers, Bam Adebayo referred to him as the dude with the golden hair. It's been all salt for a while, Crowder.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not gold. I know what gold looks like. That's silver.
For anybody tuning in and maybe you missed the start of the show, LeBron James was present today on a panel. He's doing his podcast live today at Fanatics Fest, and Tyrese Halliburton was co-hosting with him, tried to get him to talk about his next team. LeBron wouldn't give an inch. And then there's something kind of being misquoted a little bit right now on social media, which is LeBron almost interacts with the fans in attendance saying, like, let me hear, right? And everybody starts yelling out where they think LeBron should go. And he says, I'm hearing the Warriors. I'm hearing Philly. Oh, I hear Miami. Some people are running with that quote, almost like he was suggesting those are the teams he's considering.
That he's here, right? That's what I thought when I saw the headline. I'm hearing Miami, Golden State, Philly. I'm like, wow. Then I watched the clip,
right?
And it's just him going, it's like when somebody yells out doing an improv scene or whatever. Give me a place that it takes place. And you're like, I'm hearing Pollo Tropical. I'm hearing, It's just what he's hearing them yell out. Had nothing to do with what he's considering.
Right. With that being said, I'm still looking very much into those comments. Why didn't he say Cleveland? You're telling me there's not one person that yelled out Cleveland in that crowd? I don't know. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous about the whole thing. And I'm
not nervous. Giannis is my dude. I'm all in on Giannis. Giannis is our guy, man. And if LeBron wants to become part of this party, you're welcome. But this party's going on with or without him. This party, did you watch that press conference today? Giannis is that dude. The only thing that could stop it is an iguana or a lizard.
We're helping LeBron, letting him come back down here.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, hey, I'm thinking about coming to your party. I'm like, I can't even hear you because the party's going on, but you're welcome to show up if you want. But I got to get back to this party. This party's freaking awesome. Yes. Yeah.
Bobby Portis is jumping off a couch into a table.
Like Project X with Giannis and Bobby Portis.
We're at Project X. LeBron, come if you want to.
Any other headlines? Because we really do have to take a break because we're so far behind here. We went an hour without playing a commercial there.
The Marlins are back tomorrow. They're in Milwaukee, where Giannis Antetokounmpo no longer is, ladies and gentlemen. Your weather in South Florida right now, it is 92 degrees. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the 80s. That's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Storm season is coming. Make sure your home is ready. Get your free roof and window estimate today. Visit tornadoroofing.com.
All right, quick break, and then we'll come back. We'll talk more about the Giannis press conference.
If your garage door is outdated, damaged, or not hurricane ready, you can't wait because it is hurricane season. We're sitting in right now. Called Allied Doors. If you haven't called Allied Doors, just call them, give them a call, see what they can do for you. Investment properties, personal homes like myself, my personal home, my investment properties. we call Allied Doors. Serving South Florida since 1966. That is 60 years of trusted family-owned service. Don't be the beautiful house on the block. And if I'm calling you out or your neighbors, you know if it's you or them, with a beautiful home, well-kept yard, amazing family, but terrible garage doors. Get your garage doors fixed. You got to call Allied Doors. Huge in-stock inventory, same-day service, custom impact-rated doors that are built to protect and upgrade your home fast, and the LiftMaster openers. When I was a kid, I thought every garage door took a minute to open and it made all that noise. Listen, LiftMasters are quiet and they are efficient, built to perform. You got to call Allied Doors today. 954-942-8550. That's 954-942-8550. Or visit allied-doors.com. Mention this ad and you get $300 off. We're going to give you $300 off. Protect and upgrade your home. Call Allied Doors. We got your back. Don't wait. Call Allied Doors today.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Jimmy's got a pretty defined playlist for when he's happy about something. You are pretty much guaranteed to hear Celebration from Kool and the Gang at some point when Jimmy is happy about something, whether it's the outcome of a game, outcome of a trade, the introduction of Giannis. Jimmy's got a very defined playlist for that kind of stuff.
You know it.
Yeah. He's feeling good. He's wearing his Heat jersey right now. So we said it at the beginning of the show, and I certainly feel that way after the press conference. It really is a fantastic day for the Miami Heat and for Heat Nation at large, because I thought Giannis appeared very comfortable, as he always does. You know, he seemed to me like Giannis. And I think and he talked about it in the press conference. There are guys, nice people, he's one of them, who get used to surroundings. And when you get into a new situation, it can be off-putting. Again, I go back to Sergei Bobrovsky when he came to the Florida Panthers. It took him a long while to get his feet under him because he was not used to being here. You move anywhere. I don't care what profession you are. Now, is it easier when you have millions and you have a staff of people, the organization that you're going to, who are willing to help you at every stretch of the way? Yeah, of course. But Giannis, and he broached it. He said, I spent 13 years in Milwaukee. I don't know where the training room is. I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to about getting treatment. I don't know where I'm supposed to go for how to get access to the court. And you can see where a guy who's as nice as he is might be, out of sorts. And he wasn't out of sorts. He was Giannis. It's one of the reasons that I love the press conference. One of the reasons that I love Giannis. Like, you could tell, man, he is grounded. He's a good guy. But more than that, like, he made me feel confident in his ability as a leader and member of this Miami Heat squad to come on in here and start winning or start putting the Heat on a course to winning. And I'm excited about it. I didn't know how I was going to feel exactly after the press conference. And because when they walked out there, I was like, man, he looks maybe a little trepidatious.
Yep.
Then he started talking, man. And I was like, yeah, Giannis, he's that dude. Like, he's that guy.
To your point, it looked very, let's say, morbid, but it was like so calm. And so like then Riley spoke, and then Eric Spoelstra was like, I'm not put too much on that. And Eric spoke for he spoke for what, 90 seconds?
Yeah.
But then Giannis was kind of like, no. His calm confidence really gave me the goosies. Like, I got goosebumps because he was just like, no, I'm that guy. Y'all might have forgot. Like, me and Bam about to go out here and go crazy. Just trust me. Don't worry about that. I really enjoyed that press conference. I'm not gonna lie.
But Hawk, to your point, because when he comes out there, I felt the same way. It almost seemed like he was timid a little bit. And I think naturally we want our athletes to be like robotic almost, like, well, a business is a business. This is the next chapter. And, I'm ready to be here. He was very forthcoming at the end where he responded to a question. He said he spoke with Pat Riley and he told him, I'm scared. You don't hear athletes of that caliber often say something like that publicly because people will just kind of, use it as ammo to call him soft or whatever. But imagine he was 18 when he came to the United States and he's been in one place for 13 years.
Yeah.
His entire life. Like, yeah, that anybody in all walks of life would be scared.
As much as you travel and as much as you're familiar with all the other NBA cities because you're there all the time and whatever, it's still a big deal anytime you move. Most people won't ever move because they're comfortable where they are. Like, it's a big deal. But I watched them and it was like, yeah, I'm watching them. And where you say like the old y'all must have forgot, for whatever reason, because you've heard some of the stuff coming out this week on other pods and other media platforms where people are talking about the Heat. They don't talk about the Heat being in the upper echelon, whether it's with LeBron or not. And I feel like it was like a y'all must have forgot moment because that dude's young.
Yeah.
How old is he? 31?
31.
That dude's young. Riley said, one of the 5 best in the NBA, maybe one of the 5 best basketball players in the world. Like, that guy's on your team with Bam and Andrew Wiggins and Bobby Portis and Davion Mitchell. Like, you're telling me that you don't think this Heat team is going to be in the elite group of the East? I think you are crazy if you don't think that. And I almost feel like the rallying cry for the season should be y'all must have forgot. Because Giannis, I said it yesterday, last season was a weird season, but I think a lot of people are putting last season on Giannis as if that's who he is. And like Roy Jones Jr., I don't know if you know the song Solana. It's inexplicably, it's Roy Jones Jr. in his rap album. Y'all must have forgot was one of the songs.
And they played like Bobby Portis was almost the voice of reason as well, because Bobby Portis was kind of like he was taken back by the questions. Like, bro, it's me, Giannis, Bam, Tim. What are y'all talking about? Like, why are you asking?
What more do you need?
Yeah, and Giannis was more calm about it. But man, come on, I kept arguing, and I felt bad even when we were like, oh, are they top 6? Are they playing? Once hearing Bobby and Giannis talk, yeah, man, we're top 4 in the East, guaranteed.
But that's just what people do. Like, oh, what have you done for me lately? Like, oh, that team doesn't have shooting. That, like, they've got the 2 best defenders in the league playing with one another, with one of the best role players in the league coming off the bench, who's another great defender. Like, the idea that they're not going to be good is just ridiculous.
Hey, by the way, Andrew Wiggins can be a scorer too. When you're the 3rd option, that's a whole hell of a lot different than being asked to come in and being the number 2 option or the number 1 option. They may add another. I have an Ask Ira question that I saw earlier was like, Ira, which one makes more sense? And it was DeMar DeRozan, Klay Thompson, who's
Russell Westbrook.
I don't think it was right. I hope it's not right.
Give me a Beal.
It was Beal. It was Beal. Yeah, it was Beal.
But I thought it was very apparent from Pat Riley at the beginning to point out we're going for it now.
Yes.
Because we've heard from Brian Windhorst. We've talked about this. We've heard from Brian Windhorst. We've heard from several people. It mentioned Mad Dog Russo the other day on First Take, was like, I don't see Giannis ever winning in Miami. But people kind of assuming like this will be a project, year 1's whatever, and then year 2 and 3 is when they're really going to go for it. You get a finite number of years with a guy like Giannis Antetokounmpo. And to me, it was very apparent. Pat started it. He kind of set that precedent. Spo talked about it. And then Giannis delivered the same message, which is, no, we want to win now with this group of guys. They're not
I love what you said about Riley, because Riley did point out Riley easily, he could temper expectations. He could have come out there and said, this is a huge piece and this is a work in progress. And we feel like we're on this ascension now. You know what I mean? Where you're talking about ascending and a piece and progress. And he didn't do that. He said, well, we loved Yakuchonis and we loved Jaime Jaquez Jr. We loved Tyler, but we're about now, right now. And I love it, man. This team, y'all must have forgot. I really, I'm so down with that. Y'all must have forgot, because you're going to watch Giannis out on that court with Bam. I'm betting the under, first of all, on every opposing team. I don't think a single opposing team will put up over 55 points against the Heat next season. How do you feel about that?
They better shoot threes, because you come around that paint, you in trouble.
You don't like soccer scores? Wait till you see what the Heat do to opponents next season.
58-52?
No, 108-52.
But okay, the Heat, yes, they don't have the best 3-point shooters right now. Okay, fine, right? Like, we're all willing to concede that shooting is going to be a question mark on this team. Fine. But what do teams who maybe don't have that element of their offense, what do they have to rely on to create defense? And you tell me right now who has a better 4-man defensive unit in the league. I'd even include 5-man, whether you want to put Bobby Portis or Pelle Larsson, you interchange them. I'm not kidding. Davion Mitchell, one of the best on-ball defenders from the point guard position in the NBA. Andrew Wiggins as your third best wing defender in your starting lineup. Think about that. Is ridiculous. And then Bam and Giannis. Like, defensively, this team is going to be unlike anything we've seen from a Heat defense, which is insane to say.
If you really want to bring in a shot blocker too, Hassan Whiteside is in shape. And if you really want to make things right with the deer bra, this might be the time. All right, we got to take a break. 5 o'clock hour is coming up. We will continue to react to the Giannis press conference. 5 o'clock hour is next.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana show.
My prostate's the size of a bagel.
Join
5 o'clock hour. I'm watching Josh Moser on Channel 7. Now, Josh Moser, everyone at Channel 7 knows how to dress, I guess, because that's where Donovan Campbell is. But Josh Moser is wearing a white suit.
Yep.
With looks like a light blue button-down shirt.
Yeah.
Unbuttoned in a casual fashion, no tie, but unbuttoned enough to show that you've put a little effort into the non-effort looking unbuttoned shirt. Josh Moser was there to was he there for the press conference, or was he, is he part of the Rat Pack doing a show at the Sands in Vegas?
He's trying to get on the plane back to Mykonos with Giannis after this. That's what he's dressed like. That dude, Josh Moser, is the best dressed. I'm sorry, Donovan Campbell, if you're listening.
He's taking the mantle.
He has taken the mantle from Donovan Campbell. Josh Moser is the best dressed dude in South Florida sports media, and he's probably the best looking dude in South Florida sports media. Like, he is, that dude's something, man.
Moser's he's got like a pocket square or a kerchief. It looks like blue and white. He does look like a kerchief or a pocket square.
You mean a handkerchief?
No, a kerchief. If you're classy, it's a kerchief.
Okay.
Oh, I've never heard kerchief, Hawk.
Oh my God. If you want to blow your nose, get out a hanky. But if you want to put a pocket square in, you put a kerchief in.
Well, no. The pocket square, first of all,
in other words,
don't hit me with, if you're classy, you're wearing a sweater with holes in it from 1987.
Yeah. I'm not talking about my kerchief. I'm talking about Josh Moser's. If you think Josh Moser is blowing his nose into that $300 kerchief, you are out of your mind. He would blow his nose into your shirt before he would blow his nose into that hanky.
Yeah, I don't know what side I'm on, Solana, because you missed out on questions with your shirt, but I don't know if it's a kerchief either.
No, it is a kerchief. Look at it. Look up the definition. A kerchief is a square or triangular piece of fabric tied around the head, face, or neck. Oh, it's not a kerchief.
I've never heard kerchief. Pocket square.
Pocket square is classy.
Yeah, but it's not a square. He has the little dangly.
He's got it like puffed up, almost like like a bouquet.
But to me, if you are gonna go pocket square, go handkerchief, because it has to serve a purpose. What if there's somebody next to you that needs to blow your
you are
nose?
not blowing your nose into whatever Josh Moser has stuffed into that pocket. Like, no, you bleed out before you use that particular pocket square to stop. And no one's using that as a tourniquet.
What year are we in? Nobody's offering somebody to blow snot into their clothes.
People used to do that. They would carry around, my dad in the 70s, not a pocket square, but a hanky in his pocket, a handkerchief, and would blow his nose. And then, it's cloth. And then you fold it back up and you put it back in your pocket.
Yeah.
And that reminds me of the old days where you used to have the towels that were attached to the thing that was cloth. And you would just wind it down and you'd get the next piece of cloth. But you'd all be using the same cloth. Like, why would people want to carry around a handkerchief in their pocket to continually blow their nose in the same piece of cloth?
But to that, I can almost see it. But for me to have a handkerchief, give it to you snot in it, and I put it back in my pocket.
No.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, if you hand someone your handkerchief, it's theirs.
It's curtains. Yeah, I'm not. You got it. That's yours, brother.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it's also part of like being a gentleman. You talk about being classy. If there's a female who perhaps is having a tough day and she's crying, you look like an
crying. I'll give you, but if even a good-looking female who might have a booger in her nose, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do something about that without my pocket square.
I don't know, man. I might start bringing back the pocket square. That could be the move. It really could be the move, man.
You know what? I'm uncomfortable telling people about their nose situations.
Right. You have a booger, milady. you without the pocket square.
Man, woman, whatever. Are y'all comfortable being like, hey, you got a boogie? I don't do it.
No, in fact, they did a farewell video for, I don't know, I guess it was for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for Gene Deckerhoff. Their longtime radio voice. He was a longtime radio voice for the Seminoles and the Buccaneers. They just posted this yesterday or the day before. He's got a booger in his nose. And I cannot believe that in this farewell post to Gene Deckerhoff, no one said to him, hey, man, take care of that booger before we do the video shoot here.
I know.
I found a write-up on Reddit from an old person who wants to bring back handkerchiefs, and he lists reasons why we should bring back handkerchiefs. Listen to this. They're awesome when waving people goodbye from the window of a train.
Goodbye. It is. It's from a bygone era. It really is.
Yeah.
The handkerchief. All right. Anyway, I want to get back to Giannis here. So, but I saw Josh Moser there, and he looked good. Who else looked good out there? Like, what was Ira wearing? This is the stuff I'm interested in.
Ira was just Ira, polo, some slacks. Look good.
Jeans or slacks?
I don't know. He was sitting down the entire time. He was on the phone. He's working the phones. You know Ira. He's
Tim
busy.
Reynolds.
Tim Reynolds usually goes, I think he was today, he usually goes like button down with a pullover on top.
Solid colors though, right? Ira and everybody's solid colors. No green and white plaid.
Somebody said if you're gonna barge in on Omar in a Halfley press conference, you can't wear that shirt because it looks like you're repping the Green Bay Packers.
They might pick on me.
So, you need to burn this shirt.
Bro, this shirt was
You'd have been better off wearing Josh Moser's hanky.
Just tape it to your neck. This is ridiculous.
Anyway, what a fun, I think, afternoon for Miami Heat fans. Let's do a quick look at the headlines with Solana, who's at the Kaseya Center, where Giannis was introduced a little over an hour ago. Headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVW.com.
I don't even look at the comments, but Solana, that's a picnic shirt.
Well, that's why we made fun of the LeBron same style, because it looked like a picnic table.
That looks like a shirt I would wear to church.
Right. It's like what's the thing they do? The baptism. That's a baptism shirt.
Baptism shirt. It is. I'm meeting my girlfriend's family for the first time.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Hey, we can't start the baptism. Uncle Alex isn't here yet. Oh, he's here.
It's a good shirt, man.
It's a good looking shirt. I'm not a big fan of the checkered pattern.
Yeah.
It's just I've never been a fan of the checkered pattern.
Yeah. No, I should have worn that sweater you're wearing instead for sure.
This is a good looking sweater. This is a good looking sweater. This is 1,000 times better look, better fit than what you're wearing.
I would wear
1,000 times.
1,000 times over that shirt. Well, you got shorts on with a sweater.
Hide the moves.
It's cold in here.
Okay.
Freezing in here.
So you bought that shirt or was that a gift?
I bought it specifically for today's event.
Where'd you get that? Burdines?
You purchased that with your money.
You still have the receipt?
I
like your thought, Jimmy. Solana, take that back.
Take that back. Listen, they're going to understand. that thing gets returned every day.
Code 17. We got another one. Take that back.
All right, give us headline.
You sure? You got anything else? You want to let it out?
Oh, I got more, but I want to get into the honest stuff.
I'm good.
So Pat Riley, right after the press conference, Pat and Spo both kind of did like a little media scrum. And Zach Weinberger from Clutch Points, he posted this video. Pat Riley discussing and being transparent. You're going to hear him here talk about LeBron James and the pursuit of LeBron.
You know, to be transparent about it, we've had discussions, over a week ago for, maybe a week before that about it. But right now, I think we're like everybody else. We're just waiting to see what he does, and then, we'll see what happens. But I really can't answer that right now.
Man, I can't tell if he knows more than he's letting on, or because I can't remember if it was Tim Reynolds or Barry Jackson say that these teams have not been given any kind of parameters by Rich Paul and LeBron's camp as to what they're using to make their final determination. So they're kind of all waiting like, hey, we pitched you. And I don't know what the Heat would pitch him on. You know what the facilities are like. You know what the city is like. You know how we run the organization. And you know now that we've added Giannis to the roster. Like, what more would he need to know?
And it's almost like the KD thing, and then the joke is Bradley Beal between us because we've been chasing Bradley Beal for 47 years, but we're always in the conversation. LeBron knows that we have what we have, and the what is it? The key is under the mat.
Yeah,
is how Riley put it. The key's under the mat.
Well, that was for Dwayne Wade.
No, for LeBron too. He put
the key under the mat.
He did.
He put the key under the mat, Hawk.
Mm-hmm. The key is under the mat.
Yeah.
Don't even have to answer the door. Pick up the mat. Walk in.
Y'all must have forgot.
If the Heat felt like they didn't actually have a chance to land LeBron, they'd be making moves elsewhere. While the rest of those teams are in a holding pattern, if Pat Riley and the Miami Heat genuinely felt like they didn't have a real shot at signing LeBron James, they would have already signed DeMar DeRozan. They would have already signed Bradley Beal. They would have done some of the other moves to fill out the roster while other teams sit and wait. The fact that they haven't made any other moves is a clear indication that they genuinely feel like they're really in the mix for this guy.
Totally agree.
Yep.
Totally agree.
Brian
and it's worth waiting a couple days. I mean, it's not going to go much longer than another week or so. Well, it's worth waiting.
But to me, Pat Riley won't get screwed again by LeBron.
You're not getting screwed again because you've got Giannis and Bam. So, you're not getting screwed regardless. Like, to me, it doesn't hit. Like, bringing in DeMar DeRozan, Bradley Beal, whoever it's going to be, this season, to me, this roster is superb.
I agree, but I'm not suggesting that if LeBron chooses Cleveland or Philly tomorrow over the Miami Heat, that necessarily means that the Heat were screwed by LeBron. My point, though, Hawk, is that you remember in 2014, part of the reason that there was genuine disdain on Pat Riley's behalf towards LeBron James was the fact that LeBron went to the Bahamas for a week when free agency started and didn't give the Heat any sort of indication he was leaving. So by the time Miami truly knows that LeBron James is leaving, free agency's done. The guys you were replacing LeBron with are gone. And it almost felt like LeBron did that purposely.
Right. But he was obviously the cog. He's not now. So you're set.
He's not. But if Miami, if there was a situation where Riley and the Heat front office felt like LeBron was leading them on again, only to let them down at the end, they would have just moved on by now. They wouldn't have waited this out because they've been burned like that before by him.
Yeah, but again, getting burned in that situation is different than this situation because I don't care who you bring in. Like, to me, the championship is not made because you've got DeMar DeRozan as much as I like him. The championship is because you've got Giannis and Bam.
So 14, they were in the Bahamas. Did they get on the banana boat again? Because that was weird.
The way you talk about the banana boat, I think deep down you wish you were on that banana boat with those guys.
If all four of us go to the Bahamas and Hawk gets a banana boat and says, "Hey, I'm driving, Crowder, get behind me," I'm saying no.
Yeah, you'd never get behind you. You'd never get me on a banana boat.
I'm not sitting behind you. Oh, and Solana's gonna pile up behind you. No, I'm out. Thank you. I'm gonna go. Y'all call me for lunch. but is talking about like dominoes falling to your question. DeRozan, Beal, Clay. Will they wait for LeBron? Or are teams waiting for LeBron to see where, like, okay, we got LeBron, now we can add Beal and all that stuff? I think there's no more pieces to fall for LeBron's decision.
I mean, teams are waiting. There's a reason why there's a ton of
they're waiting, but I don't think his decision is going to be based on where any of those guys end up. I think he would have had a much tougher decision, and maybe he still ends up in Golden State. But I think you had AD gone to Golden State, I think you'd go, wow, that team, like, he's got a reason to go there. They can still compete.
Yeah.
By the way, one more thing about LeBron, just the update from Brian Windhorst. He was on ESPN NBA Today. He said that the teams going after LeBron believe Miami's the best basketball fit.
I agree with that.
Kind of what we've been saying.
Yep.
You're a banana boat guy, huh, Solana?
I'll ride on the banana boat right in the middle, too. No problem with that.
I know where you want to be.
You should have asked Riley as a follow-up when he said we have another plane to land. You should have raised your hand and said, would that plane have chocolate chip cookies on it?
Oh, that would have been a good question.
Great question.
That would have been a good question. He was on his game today, though, man. That joke.
He was on top of the world, man. This dude just did it again. I said this earlier because, there's always been Riley slander for however long because you can't. For whatever reason, when he goes fishing, he has to catch 100% of the fish out in the ocean. Like he's never allowed to return with an empty bucket or just, like one minnow. How many team presidents or general managers would love to have had in the course of their career with the same team an introductory press conference with Shaquille O'Neal, with Chris Bosh, with LeBron James, with Jimmy Butler, with Giannis Antetokounmpo? Like, honestly, how many team presidents or general managers would love to have that kind of succession of introductory press conferences? And that's why he was feeling it today. He should be.
Yeah.
That's the Godfather.
When he drops that joke about Bam Adebayo, I don't want to leave him out. I don't want to get knocked out. I caught this pic of Spo reacting to that. Look how happy Spo looks.
Yeah.
They sitting that dog after a bag of mashed potatoes.
Hey, by the way, if the Pivot decides that they're doing a Banana Boat episode where they do a podcast on the Banana Boat, 100% Crowder is where do you need me to sit?
I'm in the middle.
Yeah. Did you see
Hawk? I'm stomach to back, both sides.
That's right.
No, I'm not, Hawk. I'm not.
If Ryan says to you, this is the podcast and it's being sponsored by the Savannah Bananas, they're paying us to do a Banana Boat episode.
See, now this is different. How much?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how much. I know you're going to do it. Anybody see the Savannah Bananas open the ESPYs yesterday?
I did. What are we doing? What are we doing?
What's happening there? That was I felt like I was watching a cruise ship musical.
That was great.
All right, anything else in the headlines? Because we got to take a break. Obviously, this whole show we've been playing catch up because of the Giannis press conference. Went about 50 minutes was my my timing on that.
Could have been 46. Could have done without Omar's last question.
You need to text Omar your good questions.
I mean, what? I don't understand. I don't understand how Omar got a second question.
It's Miami Herald, Hawk.
But so was he covering it for the Herald, I guess?
Yeah, he was. He was.
How did Anthony Chang feel about that?
It was right next to him.
Huh.
Did you sneak him any questions?
Well, obviously not, based on that last question. They ended the entire press conference because of it.
I feel bad, Solana. You can get behind me on the Banana Boat.
Now that I brought up a sponsor, all of a sudden he's softening on the idea. He's like, there might be a Banana Boat podcast based on the Savannah Bananas.
What's the number?
It's like, Banana Boat, not so bad. Great buoyancy out there on the water.
What's the number?
Your weather in South Florida right now, it is 92 degrees. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the upper 80s. That weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, replacing roofs, roof repairs, maintenance, and hurricane impact windows and doors. Visit tornadoroofing.com.
We will keep celebrating the Miami Heat. Fun day today. Cheetah Pompano, great spot to watch a game or a fight. They got VIP areas, 4 stages of entertainment, the most beautiful ladies in South Florida. So if you're looking to watch the final soccer tournament matches Saturday and then the final on Sunday, you can watch them at Cheetah Pompano or Cheetah Palm Beach. perfect spot to watch a little footy. Cheetah Palm Beach is having a sexy luau party on Wednesday, July 22nd. You can head over to Cheetah Palm Beach for a day of food and drinks and good vibes. There'll be a free luau lunch special, 11:30 till 3, a roast pig carving station, $5 sex on the beach drink specials, $25 bar tab giveaways, a hula hoop contest with a $100 grand prize and more. That is Wednesday, July 22nd at Cheetah Palm Beach. I always say it. Every day is a great day at Cheetah Pompano Beach, and you want to make sure you visit Cheetah Palm Beach as well. You can get all the details, find out all that's going on at cheetahsofl.com.
You're listening to the Hawk, Crowder, and Solana Show.
My metabolic age is 15.
Yeah, well, your metabolic IQ is 15 as well.
Got
What am I missing here, Jimmy?
It's a Banana Boat song.
Ah, Banana Boat song. Gotcha. We have the Banana Boat song, but we don't have Y'all Must Have Forgot by Roy Jones. Y'all must have forgot.
I ain't sleeping on Giannis. He's 31. He's not 51.
I'm telling you, I got to look and see what the odds are for the Miami Heat. You know, I sent you guys, I put in a parlay today. Did it this morning. And I'm even more excited about the Heat right now. But I put in a parlay. Marlins to make the playoffs. Miami Heat to win the Eastern Conference. To be in the NBA Finals. Not to win the NBA. I shouldn't say to win. Like, not to have the best record in the Eastern Conference, but to, be in the NBA Finals. Not to win, just to be in the NBA Finals. Florida Panthers to be in the NHL Stanley Cup Final. And the Hurricanes to be in the national championship game. $100 parlay pays $76,000. I feel confident about all four of those things happening.
Dinner on you, but that's a tough one, Hawk.
Definitely a tough one. I sent it to Rob Pizzola, and I said, what do you think? And he said, donate it to charity. And I said, so you think what, 50-50 chance? And he said, of you donating it to charity, that's 1% at best.
That's a tough one, man.
But what's the Heat right now to am I doing this recency thing where I'm all jacked up by the press conference today and watching Giannis, looking good and composed. But I just think that roster, I don't know. I mean, you think the Knicks have a roster capable of repeating?
It would be
it's not. Knicks. It's not a slam dunk. I know you're nodding your head. Yes, Solana. And obviously they do. They're not losing anybody. I mean, they lost Mitchell Robinson, but they're not losing anybody. And any team is good, right? San Antonio, you could see them right back in the finals. You could see the Knicks right back in the finals. But also, you saw how difficult it is with Denver to do it again. You just see how difficult it is. I don't think the Heat have a roster that is not competitive. Right now, I'm just looking at the Hard Rock app. Favorites to win the NBA Finals next season, Oklahoma City and San Antonio, plus 250. Then the Knicks, plus 800. Celtics, plus 1,400. Sixers, plus 2,000. And then the Heat, plus 2,500. Now's the time.
The East got a lot better.
If you want to get in now, plus 2,500.
Yep.
The East got a lot better, though.
Yes, but so did the Heat. I mean, the Heat got so much better.
Yeah. Well, Giannis, I'm with you. Ooh. But to win the East, that's going to be tough, Hawk. And I'm a Heat fan.
But which team in the East would scare you the most? And then what if I said to you, they do add a DeMar DeRozan or a Bradley Beal or Klay Thompson?
No, like you're saying, now's the time to get in, but the Knicks, you just can't say that the defending champions aren't that. The Sixers roster is crazy. What's the boy? It's Maxey and VJ and we always do the
Jaylen Brown.
Add Jaylen Brown, and if the big boy can play or stay healthy,
Embiid.
They have a roster over there, bro.
They've got a squad for sure. I think
Embiid cannot stay healthy. So that's you can't even say if.
But even without him, I still think they're a threat. Honestly, I do. I think just with those three players that Crowder named, BJ, Tyrese Maxey, and Jaylen Brown, they're gonna be a threat, that team. But yeah, I mean, I could see the Knicks doing what they did again last season, but it's so hard. It's so hard to go back to back, man. Look at Oklahoma City. Everybody just assumed, oh yeah, they're going to go back to the NBA Finals because they won it last year. They made it look easy getting there, and they're going to do it again. And guess what? All of a sudden, here comes San Antonio. And
I'm telling you, the Nuggets, the same thing. How many times do we say, who's going to beat Jokic in a 7-game series? Who's going to stop Jokic in a 7-game series? And guess what? 2 times in a row, someone stopped him in a 7-game series.
Nobody's repeated. Think about that. Nobody's repeated since the Warriors did it in 17-18. And they had Kevin Durant. I mean, nobody's done it. And before that, nobody had done it since the Miami Heat did it in 12-13. Like, it is so hard to go back to back in the NBA. I think the door's open, and when you have a top 5 player in the league, like, you're in that conversation every single year, which is where you want to be, by the way.
But the Heat won the East 4 years in a row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the tough part to think about. Like, the championship's hard. To win the East,
I just think they have a roster. I think the Heat have a East winning capable roster, with or without LeBron, with or without DeMar, Clay. Here's what Ira wrote, by the way, in the Sun Sentinel today. Someone emailed in, Ira, who would be your choice to add among Klay Thompson, Bradley Beal, and DeMar DeRozan? And Ira says, first, much of that depends on what LeBron James decides, since that would have an impact on both the Heat's remaining cap space and the number of potential roster spots available. If Bronny James were to be part of the LeBron package deal, which is not necessarily the case, that could leave the Heat without any available roster space, since only 2 additional spots are likely to be filled at the moment in order to maintain flexibility under the hard cap. Second, it comes down to money. Klay Thompson is due $17.5 million this coming season from the Mavericks. So if he were to work a buyout, it likely would have to be with enough of a give back for Dallas to give consideration. If the Heat were to have a chunk of their mid-level available to cover the cost of a Klay give back in a Dallas buyout, it could make such a scenario more palatable. Then there's Bradley Beal, who walked away from a $5.6 million player option from the Clippers. So would he, too, need to know there is enough left from the Heat's mid-level to cover the cost of bypassing that final season on his Clippers deal? Considering the Heat needs someone to command attention at the three-point line, if all elements were equal, I would think the Heat preference would be, in order, Klay Thompson, Bradley Beal, DeMar DeRozan. But all things are not equal, Ira says, and don't sleep on the possible buyout and signing with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
That's NBA champion Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, by the way. Multi-time NBA champion KCP, who terrorized me in the NBA bubble with the Los Angeles Lakers. I would rank them the exact same way, by the way, Hawk.
Clay would be the guy that you want to see just spotting up and shooting.
For sure. He's perfect. He's perfect for this team. I think defensively there are some questions, but I just think Giannis, Bam, Davion, Wiggs, they just make up so much on that end. Pella off the bench, Bobby Portis off the bench. Like, I'm fine. Bring me a shooter and we're good. I don't love the DeMar DeRozan fit as much as other people do. He's a ball handler.
He's got to have the ball in his hands.
Right. And that's great, but he's not the best catch and shoot player. And you want guys who are going to play off of Giannis, who's just going to put his head down and get to the rim every single play. So I don't love that fit.
Those 6 games that DeMar puts 45 up, though, are fun as hell.
He's going to hit game winners, too. Like, yeah.
It's going to be 17, 18-footers.
But I'm telling you, I look at this roster. I wasn't there. I watched it. You were in the building, Solana. This Heat organization felt rejuvenated to me.
Yep.
And Giannis, think about that. A rejuvenated Giannis, a rejuvenated Spo, a rejuvenated Bam. Like, Bam and Giannis have stuff to prove.
Yeah.
They're both young, too. These aren't guys who are, long in the tooth that are trying one last gasp to see if they've got anything left in the tank. These are young guys who are at an organization that has a winning history, winning culture, and it feels to me like everything is just rocking and rolling with that kind of momentum that you would want heading into a season. Now, season's 82 games, a lot can happen, but if they can maintain some kind of excitement and us against the world vibe, man, look out for this team. I am a believer. 'Believer. 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 '
Like leaving a team, trying to be that next guy, now going to a team with another star. It's supposed to be something special for him. I think Giannis is about to go crazy this season.
Well, I think he wants to just overcome what happened last season. That's what I think. I think last season, again, I think you're seeing it now, but I think people, pundits were leaving him for dead. Remember when Giannis was capable of doing whatever? I think Giannis is going to put that all to bed.
But the pressure comes because Giannis knows he can enter the category of player in NBA history that only a select few are even able to sniff. We're talking the LeBrons, we're talking the Steph Currys, we're talking the MJs, the Magic Johnsons, the Larry Birds. Like, he has that type of ceiling where he can enter that conversation with one or two more championships, being the guy. Like, that's how talented this dude is. And at one point in 2021, when he did it, he put the Bucks on his back. He won that game. He won that series for them. People were talking about him, how we talked about Nikola Jokic, Hawk, after he won in 2023. Like, who's going to beat this?
Who's going to stop that guy?
Right. Who's going to stop this guy? We're talking about him like he's the greatest player ever. I'm guilty of that. We do the same thing with Victor Wembanyama. And Giannis knows that the time to do that, the time to maximize his legacy is now. There's a lot of pressure on him to be that dude.
But the thing is, I don't think that it's anything that he can't do. We've seen it. The guy's a multiple-time MVP. He's a champion. He was that guy that everyone was saying, yeah, when he puts his head down, like, who's stopping this dude when he wants to lead a team to a championship?
And they were talking about him that way for years, and now we're talking about Wembanyama. We're not talking about Giannis anymore.
Right.
We're not putting him in that Solana, that category you're talking about. We're not putting Giannis in this conversation that we have anymore. And I think that's going to piss him off, and he's going to go crazy this season.
Absolutely, because he has that potential. By the way, it could go one of two ways. It could go either way here. Dwight Howard was in that conversation for a long time.
Yeah.
Best big man, potential to be the best big man in the league. Fizzled out, never got it. Kevin Durant was in that conversation for a long time. And while he won the rings, he couldn't do it after by himself without Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. This is Giannis's opportunity. He knows that, to be the dude again, to go win the title again, to lead a team again. Hawk, I'm loving that you're jacked up about this.
Well,
baby.
the only thing that I'll temper it with is you gotta, in the East, get past Caleb Wilson and the Bulls with Marcus Gonzalez and Josh Giddey. So it's not as easy a path as I've made it sound all show.
You think Spo has been in the lab worrying about the Bulls, Hawk?
Well, if he's not, he's going to be in for a rude awakening come October. All right, we got to wrap things up here because what a fun show it was. In Miami, we don't drink coffee. We drink cafecito, and our pastries, we call them pastelitos. So when we want a low price, you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Volkswagen. Take advantage of a Pricito now on all your favorite new Volkswagen models like a Tiguan, Jetta, Taos, Atlas, and more. Don't wait. Hurry to Doral Volkswagen today. Don't miss your chance to save on a new Volkswagen with easy financing, fast service, and the best value for your money because you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Volkswagen. You can visit them at Doral Volkswagen or start shopping for your Pricito online right now at DoralVW.com. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today, listened to the Giannis press conference, which took up the entirety of the 3 o'clock hour. Nice job at the arena, Solana, and nice job running things back here, Jimmy. And we'll do it again one more time this week because tomorrow is Friday, and we'll look forward to the World Cup final on tomorrow's show as well. All right, everybody, have a great and safe Thursday night. We will speak with you mañana.
Got a banana boat scheduled.
Join